Hi, I'm Lisa Gonzalez, the Executive Director of Finance and Operations here in the Marysville School District. In this week's episode of Budget Bytes, we're going to take a look at why and how assumptions are made. Let's just start with the very basics. What is an assumption? An assumption is our best guess on what we believe a specific data point might be, and we look at a lot of data in order to come to that conclusion. For example, we use assumptions around enrollment, around the number of students who will actually be in school, which is more like attendance. The inflation price deflator. We wish that we had a crystal ball to be able to look in the future and be able to really see what some of these numbers might be. Not so easy. The number of staff in specific categories, medical insurance, even things like utilities. Why do we need them? Because we are required to submit a 4-year budget to the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction. And so these assumptions help us build that budget. So we're going to walk through a real quick activity here. You can go ahead at any point and you can stop your video. But based on the numbers that you see here, what do you think might have been used for making our budget for these 4 years? I want you to stop and just take a look at some of these trends and see where you think they should be. Ready? Stop. Okay, we're back. For budget assumptions, we used rolling up students, and we also expected that there would be more kindergartners coming in over the next few years. And so based on the data that we had in the past and some of our trends and working with a demographer, these are the numbers that we came up with. We expected 9,530 students this year, and then you can see 2 years of growth, and then you can see a drop there. And, we look at birth rates over time, we look at trends, we look at housing developments, we look at the economy, all these things play in. This is what really happened. We had 9,255 or so as of the beginning of October. That means that our enrollment is 275 students less than what we thought. If we assume that each student brings in about $10,000 toward programs, that's about $2.7 million less money, less revenue coming in. So the big question that we're going to take a look at is we're looking at those numbers to figure out where those drops were, specific grades, specific schools. Did we have fewer kindergartners coming in? What might have caused that? And then we're going to have to go back and adjust our budget assumptions. So they're adjusted throughout the year. We're absolutely used to that. It's something that we do in public education every year, and it's really the best minds getting together to take a look at a number of data points. So with that said, if you've got a question for a future budget bite, please go ahead and send that to budgetbytes@msd25.org. And we'll see you next week.